Exxon, Chevron, usually trendsetters, woefully off the pace. What's going wrong?
Well, should be a really good time for big oil right now. We have the oil price rising so much. But what you saw, especially with Exxon, was being hurt on the downstream side of things. So the chemicals and the refining business, especially outside the U.S., has been a real struggle for them. You saw a big collapse in the refining margin, which in the last quarter, which hit a lot of people.
Yeah, and it wasn't such a great day for Shell. I mean, E&P was up, but refining, trading fell short, margin shrinking, and the cash flow weaker since 2016.
Yeah, that's right. The cash flow is going to be really, really important for investors to look at because we're recovering now from all these programs they did to survive the downturn, scrip dividend programs, which they were issuing dividends in stock, which really diluted shareholders. So they want more cash to be coming in to reduce that dilution.
Are investors happy with what all these companies are doing with their sort of surplus of cash from the higher oil price?
Well, I think that they weren't that happy about what happened yesterday and today, as you saw with the share price reaction.
But, you know, ConocoPhillips has boosted its dividend. It's announced a share buyback, hasn't it?
Yeah, that was kind of the anomaly, unfortunately, this time around. They actually had a pretty good quarter, but the three really large ones, they really didn't.
Could 2018 be, as Goldman Sachs says, oil's best year in decades, or is this already dampening this enthusiasm?
It still could be. It still could be very optimistic. They cut a lot of costs to get through the downturn, and they particularly focused on getting barrels of oil with a lower break-even level. So they've cleaned up their portfolios quite a bit. And we saw some one-time tax charges that happened in this last quarter, and so that will be gone. So it could still be a very good year.
I know you've written a piece about sort of Shell versus its main peer when it comes to who's the biggest and who's the best. On which metric are you gauging this?
Yes, the continuous battle. So really you saw actually a very significant thing this quarter, which you saw Shell profits beat Exxon's, and that's the first time in like at least 20 years. So that was a really big thing. But in terms of market cap, Shell still has a really far way to go, like about $75 billion.
That's the long coveted prize, isn't it, overtaking Exxon in market cap?
Yeah, that's right. And you really see Ben Van Beurden, the Shell CEO, go out and say that that's a really big goal of his. So he's still going to be working toward that.